Okay, here we are, our first stop. It's been a little while since we've done the little donut stop, so it's time to get a little bit back into donuts since after a couple of days I could go for another one. So this time we got a fancy one, well, Paradise Donuts, that's the name of the place as you guys can tell. That's all she's been taking pictures. I got this maple bacon, and she got some weird bear claw. I've had bacon donuts before, they're good. My first downfall though is a coffee cup. I don't have a drinking lid. Kind of hard to drink that guy while I'm riding on the bike, so that's one little downfall, but typically the coffee and donuts, we keep those separate. So time for my first bite of this bad boy. First impression, pretty good. I'm gonna finish that guy off and then get back to you. Okay, well, we just finished our donuts, and first bite was good, whatever, but the bacon maple donut, they're typically always good, so therefore I gotta kind of rate it according to other maple bacon donuts I've had, and on that scale I gotta give it a 4. Mine was kind of stale, it was old, all the ingredients just weren't, I don't know, yeah, they didn't have that pop, whatever. It just wasn't fresh. I'm sticking with a 4. And plus two, the improper lid on the coffee, he just doesn't help the situation.
No, I mean, the price was decent. The 2 donuts and coffee was $5. Mine, I want to give a 4. It wasn't cooked all the way through. The icing on top was like super sweet. The filling was really good, but that's about it. So that's the only reason it's getting a 4 is because of the filling.
So unfortunately, Paradise Donuts, maybe fresh one chocolate dip simple would have been different. I don't know, but with what we got, you're not getting the high ratings in our books.
Not today.
Nope. So anyhow, time to next stop, the Will Rogers Museum. Pretty good one. So stay not open, but we'll still do a little walk around and show you guys what it looks like in the area. Cheers. Okay, here we are. It is closed, so we're not able to go in, but just looking outside, it's pretty darn cool in our opinion. Gotta say, I don't know too much about Will Rogers, your American folk heroes here. Like that, I know a bit more about your Dominic Toretto's, your Johnny Rambeau's, your Rocky Balboa's, but overall, from what I've seen, okay, he's a stage man. He's played an Indian, he's played a cowboy, was in movies, he was a thinker, husband, father, aviation writer. From what I've been reading on the plaques, and he's got some good quotes. Definitely seems to be like he was a good man. So.
And he was born in 1835, I think, roughly, and died early 1900s. So.
Yeah. For him to have this big thing, I'm sure he's done some pretty impressive things in his time. Like that, he's had some pretty good quotes. So, yeah, I definitely, if you know anything about Will Rogers, I'm sure you'll have a great time here.
In the typewriter section.
Yeah. If you do the typewriter section down there, you can find some information. I don't know much about or anything about Will Rogers, and I have appreciation for him. Yeah. So, next stop.
Let's check on the list.
You got a little phone typewriter unit here.
The list is the next is the underpass.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll explain those things once we get to it. So that'll be next on the list. Stay tuned. Cheers. Okay, the other advantage of doing this back is we get to show you stuff that we didn't get to show you the first time. Like, we wanted to show you these things. Pedestrian Underpass. It's a mural, so don't know if it actually does, but I guess back in the day, it's hard to believe. Like, this road is not really busy right now, but back in the day, I guess this roads were busy enough that you'd have these here guys. You got one there and one on the other side. So what they used to do, this would actually cross underneath the road. So let's go see if it still does. And here's some cool signs of in reference to where we're at.
Look at the bottom one.
Let's not look at that one. Oh, it's functional. And there you go. We are now on the other side of the road. As you can tell, the Goldwing is right over there behind me. So, yeah, I gotta say that's pretty cool. So let's go check out Miss All Season. Find out what's next for us on the little mini typewriter unit. What's next for us on your mini typewriter unit there?
Oh, you lost me. We're going to get our picture taken at Allen's Conical Filling Station in Commerce.
Okay, sounds good. So that's the Conical Filling Station.
Yeah.
Let's make some tracks. See you guys there. Cheers. Okay, here we are. You want to come in?
I come in.
We'll come here.
Trying to get a picture, but
Here
I'll
we-
take a picture of you.
Here we are at Bonnie and Clyde. There's a famous shootout apparently here or something
Yes.
like that. So they didn't die here. They were they bunkered in this here little was it an apartment or something?
Yeah, it was an
garage
apartment.
Yeah, I guess they bunkered down here for a few months. And the cops had found him here, and there was a big shootout or little shootout. I don't know what size shootout. But yeah, they found some camera film, and I guess that was where the first pictures of they had of the gang or so. So anyhow, Bonnie and Clyde. That's always kind of cool in my books. We're a couple. Bonnie and Clyde were a couple, so we're not doing any shootouts.
Or bootlegging.
Not planning on it. Did have some moonshine. But anyhow, yeah, nice little cool site. It's a little bit off the trail if you plan on checking that out. It's not going to be right on the side of the Route 66. It's like 5-6 miles off the beaten path. But that's still option for you if you're looking for other stuff besides 66 along the way. So what's next? It's, the big
Super
Hamburg?
Tams.
Super Tams. They'll probably be closed, but we'll take a spin there
We'll try.
anyhow. And then possibly the Giant Hamburg.
Yeah, around there for lunch.
Yeah, we missed him the first time. See if we get him this time. So let's keep on going and pound the miles. Cheers. So hey, here we are at the gay Parida filling station and garage, Sinclair type doodad. We passed the first time they were closed. This time they're open. So hey, let's show you guys around. Well, here we are again. We made it at the Giant Hamburg. Not sure if you guys were paying attention the first time, but we stopped here before the first time on the way up. If you guys paid attention, you might have noticed the sign. But they were closed the first time. That could be your luck when you do this trip. So therefore, on the way back, you might catch it when it's open, like we're gonna do. So
Exactly. Let's
time
go
to
have some lunch.
Go have some lunch and see a Giant Hamburg with a name like that. I'm kind of predicting a giant hamburger. Not sure if I'm that hungry or not, but let's go check out inside these hamburgers. So I'll show you guys inside. Cheers. Okay, we are back outside, and you guys saw what the burgers look like, and I don't know about you, but that's the second best burger I've had on this trip so far.
Oh yeah, it was definitely, you can tell, homemade, just the perfect amount for this time of day.
Yeah, the patty was just amazing. My number one is still a steak and shake, but this one here, if you're ever in this area, I highly recommend. What city are we in?
We're in Springfield, Missouri.
That's it, yeah, Springfield,
And
Missouri.
this is where we had the steak and shake.
It was, yeah, that's right. So, there's more than the steak and shakes around. So if you're doing this trip, stop at Red's first, and then try to hit a steak and shake later on the road.
The reason why to stop here is because it was the first ever drive-through restaurant.
That's true. So it does have a little bit of history. So yeah, highly recommended.
And it's busy, so they get the food out really quick, but it's 2 o'clock on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon,
Yeah.
and it's still hopping in there. Like, it's awesome. Good for them.
Yeah. And yeah, I guess next up, there's a car museum not too far away. So it's time to hit that and show you guys some cars. Cheers. Okay, here we are, still tasting that delicious burger and fried. We are at a Car 66 museum. Apparently there's a few even Hollywood type cars in here. There might be. They have a mixture of vehicles, they just mix it up. So
It's
yeah.
a private collection.
Yeah, apparently private collection. That's kind of cool. You're gonna make.
If you flip your camera around, you can see somebody getting pulled over.
Head out. Haha, I'm glad it's not me. Suck to be you, buddy. Okay, back to showing you guys the car museum.
Yeah.
Cheers. Okay, well I gotta say that was a pretty wicked car museum. Got to see the actual George Barris Batmobile, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Got to see a Ghostbusters car.
Yeah.
Haven't
Mad.
haven't seen that particular Ghostbusters movie yet. Maybe someday, but it's not high on my list. And then we got here the Umbrella Corporation truck there from Resident Evil. I didn't even really know they had a TV series.
Apparently they do, and this is from it.
So yeah, I gotta take a look at that at some point. But yeah, you guys saw a whole bunch of cars in there. I highly recommend you guys check it out. Definitely good to go if you're a car guy, at least.
For sure.
So anyhow, it's time to pound the mile. So next stop will, not sure what next stop will be. You'll see. So anyhow, stay tuned. Cheers.